Only 2 spots left as 6 more teams confirmed knockout places, and Napoli sacked Carlo Ancelotti despite qualifying for the last 16 in the UEFA Champions League. My name is Deji Omotoibu. Welcome to Sports Express, brought to you by MTN. We'd like to thank you for joining us for the midweek edition of Sports Express, brought to you by MTN. We go straight to international newsreel. Here's Pedro Peter with the latest.
Thanks, Deja. First story is from Formula One, where F1 teams have unanimously rejected tyres proposed for the 2020 season by tyre suppliers Pirelli. The Italian company had hoped the new design would be a step forward in plans to introduce less sensitive tyres on which drivers can push and race harder. But a test in Abu Dhabi last week showed that teams preferred the 2019 designs. The spokesman further pointed out that the 2020 tyres are a different profile from that of 2019 and argued that teams would have had to make changes to their cars at what is a very late stage in the design process. To golf, American golfer Patrick Reed insists he is not a cheat after he was penalized for improving the lie of his ball at the Hero World Challenge in the Bahamas last Friday. The 2018 Masters champion moved sand in a bunker with his practice swing, which carries a 2-stroke penalty, and was criticized by players from the international team. Reed, who is a wildcard selection in Tiger Woods' team at this week's President's Cup, which starts in Melbourne on Thursday, further claims that he did not try to improve the lie of his ball and stressed he did not intentionally break the rules. To cricket, Lords and Hove Cricket Ground has been confirmed to host the finals of the inaugural season of the men's and women's 100 competition next year. The women's final will take place at Sussex First Central County Ground on August 14th, while the men's final will be in London the following day. Finally, we head over to the NBA. Results of matches played last night. Portland Trail Blazers beat the New York Knicks 115-87. Miami Heat beat the Atlanta Hawks 135-121. Bam Adebayo with a triple-double, 30 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists. Philadelphia 76ers pipped the Denver Nuggets 97-92. Joel Embiid with 22 points and 10 rebounds. Lastly, Charlotte Hornets defeated the Washington Wizards 114-107.
Thank you very much, Pedro Peter. That was international newsreel. We return with the Nigerian sports scene. Quite a bit to talk about after the break. Welcome back. It's the Nigerian sports scene on Sports Express, brought to you by MTN. Bolu Omoni is in the studio with me for this segment. I'm Bolu. Well, I honestly try to avoid this, but it's gotten to ridiculous levels, so I think we need to talk about it. First, it was 2 factions in the NFF. Then it moved to basketball. I think there was a situation like similar situation in Taekwondo or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Now it's athletics. You know, now we have two AFN chairmen. We had one Congress in Oka, one in Abuja, and all of that. Please, can you just make sense of it all? What's going on?
Well, if it's making sense of it all, that would be a very, very big task. But I think Bode has done justice to the earlier part, the different factions, the board in Abuja suspending the Ibrahim Gusso, then Ibrahim Gusso coming up with, okay, we declared autonomy. Then I read a quote.
How does that even work?
A federal a ministry, AFN is Athletics Federation of Nigeria. That means a federation that belongs to the country. It is being run definitely at this stage by the country. This is not a private sector. When Olamide George, the new acting president, spoke about it, he said in section 8 and subsection 7.1, it says that the Secretary General shall be responsible for the administration of the AFN under the authority of the President. Then 7.2, the terms and conditions of the employment shall be decided by the Federal Ministry of Youth and Sport Development. So
no, that autonomy thing for me is dead in the water. How can you be autonomous at that level? But you know what saddens me about all of this in all the other sports is usually about money and themselves, and never about the athletes. You know, that's a sad thing. It's really never about the athletes. It's always about somebody wanting to hold on to a particular seat for whatever reason, or using that seat to do things they're not supposed to do. And then, I don't get it. Why are these guys in sports if it's all about selfishness and money?
One of the things Olamide just said was they have no problem with Ibrahim Gusso. All we're asking is like $150,000. How was it spent? And he said in his tenure they will pay the athletes the money for Abidjan, that's under 20 and under 18 African Championship. That the money in Yokohama, in London, that means they'll be owing athletes and officials for a very long time. And if monies like this are flying around, it means they should have been paid out. The only thing we want from you is tell us how this money was spent. They've now set up a 6-man committee, and they have 2 weeks. They have to evaluate.
That's the minister.
Yeah, the new or it's
well, he's a minister.
Not minister. The chairman that Olamide George.
I thought I read something about the minister also setting up some kind of
I
committee.
think he probably repeated on that story.
AFN.
Yeah, the AFN drama that there has to be a solution. The truth is, like you rightly said, nobody cares about the athletes, and they are the ones that will suffer. Myself and Body, we had the discussion of talking about a similar scenario with the NBBF. Remember the NBBF when someone went to play the TJ Omar League and went for the zonal competition? Who are you? We don't know you. Are responding with. I think this may happen because the Olympics is in 6 months, and at the end we just get there 2 different factions, and they'll be like, "This is the faction we know. We don't know you guys." They have to find a way to settle all this rift as soon as possible. Like you rightly said, I agree. The autonomy thing is definitely not going to work.
You know, and then you find out, like it happened in basketball. You find out that, hey, I always say this: you don't have to be chairman, or you don't even have to be a board member to make an impact in a sport that you love. There are many people making excellent impact, and they are not even board members. So this, I have to be here. I have to be the secretary or the chairman and all that. I honestly don't get it. It's all about ego tripping.
And there's also a certain 800 million flying around there between the ministry.
That was, to be fair, that was the previous minister.
The
money was supposed to be reduced and all that. Okay, we hope they'll sort it out because, I mean, like we said, it's the athletes that suffer all these issues. Let's go to the NFF. This time, you know, I'm sorry to say, but the NFF on one side and Gennaro on the other side is becoming too petty. It's becoming ridiculous. I mean, if on the part of the NFF you don't want Gennaro again, let him know we're not renewing your contract for whatever reason. It's your prerogative. For Gennaro, if you don't want to work for Nigeria again, come out and say, I'm not going to renew my contract. Even if you offer me a contract, I'm leaving at the end of my contract. I mean, these are issues that can be sorted out behind closed doors. This getting onto the pages of newspapers and the media, social media handles, is getting ridiculous.
First of January is in 21 days. It means if nothing by January, Gennaro has the right to talk to anybody. Then the reports came out Monday and Tuesday. First of that, Gennaro said he does not want Ebere, that's not the player he wants, that he prefers OVA. Then another one says Gennaro made it clear that he's not choosing any player. Nobody can force him to choose anybody from the NPFL. Then another story came out this morning that Gennaro has denied everything. That he didn't know where all those stories are coming from. That he has good relationship with media, but he does not like it when things are quoted in his name. That he will never.
To be fair, that happens in the media. I mean, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. That happens. Some people just sit down and write all kinds of stuff. I mean, unfortunately, we have to accept that happens in our space. But you know what I just don't like is it's obvious something is not right between the two parties.
He even said that he will never send anybody from the NFF to go and scout any player. That if anything, they have process and they never make anything public.
Okay, they should just, like you said, they should just sort it out, Shaq. We are sick and tired of all the drama. Thank you very much, Bolu. Bolu is still here. He's on double duty today. The World Soccer Report is next on Sports Express, brought to you by MTN. It's a World Soccer Report on Sports Express, brought to you by MTN. Some huge names will be missing from the knockout stage of the UEFA Champions League. Inter will not be there. Ajax will not be there. Ajax semi-finalists last year will not be there. Let me just rush the results from last night. Salzburg 0, Liverpool 2, Napoli 4-0 over Genk. Liverpool and Napoli qualify from Group E. Inter won Barcelona 2. Ansu Fati became the youngest ever goal scorer in Champions League history. Inter won Barcelona 2, Dortmund 2-1 over Slavia Prague. Very tough game for Dortmund, but they qualify behind Barcelona in Group F. In Group G, Lyon came from 2 down to snatch a point, and it was crucial because they qualified ahead of Benfica. Lyon 2, Leipzig 2, Benfica 3 over Zenit. It was Leipzig and Lyon going through from there. And in Group H, Chelsea's 2-1 victory over Lille, coupled with Ajax's home loss 1-0 to Valencia, means Valencia and Chelsea go through. Ajax drop into the UEFA. I don't think anybody wants to play Ajax, or indeed Salzburg. Those two teams are dropped into the UEFA Europa League. Yeah, Bolu, your thoughts? Liverpool, I think I didn't think Liverpool would lose anyhow. So good value for the win. But Inter, what happened? No Messi. We thought they had a great chance for Barcelona, but hey, they lost the game.
Often we were discussing yesterday that sometimes when the key man in quote is not on the field,
Everybody
sometimes
raised
it's
their
different.
game,
Everybody
yeah.
raised their game.
Mhm.
Everyone steps up. If Messi was there, maybe Inter would have had a plan B for Messi alone. That okay, maybe one or two players. But now, no Messi. Who are these guys? Yeah, Griezmann is the top player, Suarez and others. But you don't want to mark them one on one. And Inter Milan knew even a draw would probably have not been enough to qualify.
Yeah.
They needed to win, and they would have gone out all out. We have to get because one good news for Inter Milan is Lukaku keep getting the goals for them. But overall,
And
Barcelona
the combination Lukaku and Lautaro Martinez is
yeah.
very good.
But Barcelona stepped
Very
up. They needed
Mm.
it. Now the talks of life after Messi, they probably have for now hoping and sympathy. But overall, I think Barcelona deserved the victory. Immediately you mentioned Inter, Pedro's countenance changed. I didn't expect Inter Milan to win that game, and Barcelona came up and stepped up. And the Dortmund game, like you said, it was a very, very tough game. Dortmund fought hard. Remember, in recent time, Dortmund have not been very convincing, but they knew what they had to do, and they did very well. The Liverpool game, though, the first half, that's I think the first time in Champions League that there will be 9 shots on target without a goal. Both of them were going at each other. But in the second half, the superior team.
Napoli, though, have sacked Carlo Ancelotti. I know he was on the cards because the form in the league is very poor. Really, I think they're now 7th. They've not won in 8 or 9, something like that. So, but you would have thought that on the night he took them, you know, but a lot has been going on in there behind the scenes, so not much of a surprise. So maybe the Arsenals and the Evertons will be looking in that direction. Today, Group A, Club Brugge play Real Madrid, PSG play Galatasaray, PSG and Madrid have already qualified from that group. In Group B, Bayern hosts Tottenham, Olympiacos play Red Star Belgrade, Bayern and Spurs already through from that group. Group C, Man City have qualified in their way at Dynamo Zagreb, Shakhtar Donetsk play Atalanta, between Shakhtar and Dynamo and Atalanta indeed. One of them will fill up the other spot. And in Group D, Leverkusen play Juventus and Atletico play Lokomotiv Moscow. Juventus already qualified, Atletico and Leverkusen looking for that second spot in Group D. Atletico, both in Europe and at home, is not working right now, is it?
It's interesting that Atletico, on final day, we are not even sure if they would qualify or not. They've had, if I'm not exaggerating, they would have played over 10 draws this season. They've really not lost any, maybe 2 or 3 games in non-competition, but they've had lots and lots of draws. Now their fate is more like in their hands now. They have to find a victory. Juventus have qualified. I won't be shocked even if Sarri decide to rest Ronaldo and okay, let's just play anything. They've qualified top of the group. And now, if Atletico, no matter what they play, if they decide to get a draw again, and Leverkusen decide to shock Juventus,
well, who knows?
Europa League again.
Because we thought it probably was not going to happen with Ajax. It happened.
happened.
So let's just hear his voice so that we know he ain't walking to the studio. Good morning. Good morning, Yemi.
Good morning.
Bye-bye. Best of the rest. We go to athletics. Nigeria's hottest sprint sensation Divine Oduduru has completed his college program following his graduation from Texas Tech University in the United States. The 23-year-old who joined Texas Tech on scholarship after representing Nigeria at the Rio 26 Olympics won 4 NCAA titles, 3 in the 100 meters and 1 in the 200 meters, while also recording the fastest time in the world at the 200 meters this year with a time of 19.76 seconds. It looks like an excellent career awaits Divine. Great for him. He has a degree. Something to fall back on. My name is Dick Jonathan, and thanks for your time on Sports Express brought to you by MTN. Good morning.